be there, but the majority of people actually are probably going to be watching that not in full screen,
Yeah,
so
it
they can
seems to
see
be picking
chat.
up my audio
So
without
this
any
is
issues,
actually
so
a pretty good
that's
place to
good.
be. So I would
And
definitely
there we
recommend
go.
starting
There we
somewhere.
go. It
All
looks
of these
like we've
settings in
solved the
addition
stream
will
settings.
tax your computer a
Ooh,
lot less.
outstanding. This guy was helpful, so he gets a like for that. Beautiful. So it looks like the stream health is good. What else do we got here? Yeah, it looks like it's pretty good. Outstanding. Okay. I'm just gonna go over here into the chat. I'm gonna go and post a little something for these guys here. Okay. Just gonna post that there. Just gonna post that there. Let's have a quick look here and see what's going on. Uh-oh. It seems to be, there seems to be a little error here in terms of the, like the text and stuff that it's sending. I don't know why that is, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that right now. So, voila. Fair enough. Oh, get some music going. Nice. Yeah, sure. Just see if this. Alright. Yeah, I'll post one here too. Just for the sake of. Okay. There we go. That's about enough of that. Good. So, guys, let's get unboxing this Gundam Barbatos 1100 6th form for the second time. The first time I did this, there were some issues with the audio, so that's been resolved since then. And here we go. I'm just going to get my preview all set up so that I can see what's happening on screen in front of me. Make sure that everything is out of frame or whatever. So, alright, cool. I've got my audio levels right here. We are good to go. Alright. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the show. Alright. This was actually gifted to me by a friend of mine called Lu Chan. So here's a shout out to his shop, Sci-Fi Anime. Wait a minute. Sci-Fi Anime. You're gonna see right over there. Wait a minute, that's not right. It's over here. One of those things. Okay. Alright, so this is it. It's a Bandai 1100 kit. Okay. There's a nice artwork on these boxes. It's awesome. It gives you a pretty good idea about like a lot of the weathering that you could do. Even ideas for coming up with a, you know, like a really cool diorama if you want. So the art book, well, it's not an art book actually, but it's an instruction manual. But the artwork on the instruction manual is very nice. Really good quality printing. This has all been done in 3D isometric, and so it's very, very sharp. It's pretty clear as to where all the parts fit together. You can see the inner frame, all the armor, all that Tekkadan goodness. Cool. So we've got our instruction manual right here. It comes with some decals, some metallic decals. So these are not water slides. They're actually your standard type of stickers, pretty much, that you can put onto your kit. It's interesting that you can actually put some water under, like you can wet your decals, and then you get a few more seconds to play with them and line them up just right before you you sort of commit to it. So wow, look at that! Really solid polystyrene, good and thick, pretty substantial, and pretty much your what you come to expect from Bandai. Really excellent injection molding quality. So it's in this like light gray color. That's the armor components, and the frame is in this kind of new school. Has like this matte finish. It's almost like a kind of a slightly rubberized finish, almost. Not quite, but almost. And it has a metallic injection there. This is Bandai's trademark, multiple colors injection molded onto one sprue, which is pretty much only a Bandai thing, I think. Maybe Dragon Momoko has managed to copy that, but I'm told they're being sued again. So, or maybe it's not Dragon Momoko, it's the other Chinese company, Daiban, but it's all good. So this is the original pure Bandai product here. Styrene love, baby. Styrene love. This is good stuff right here. You can really see the sharpness of the injection marks. How should I put that actually? Like the way that all the different markings and so on have been injected. They're nice and sharp. Yeah, it's pretty good. And another thing that I like is that most of the parts are gated towards the edge, the lower edge. Now this is a little bit more difficult to show, but I'll see if we can manage to somehow. See that? So the gates are right on the sort of bottom corner of the part in most cases. There are some exceptions, like the feet. The feet, they could have gated them up here somehow maybe, but I don't know, whatever. I think it's a pretty complex thing doing the gating for these. So keep in mind though that this is basically, like, in my opinion, a scaled up high grade. It's not a master grade kit. Master grades would be more, so I think they would have more of a tendency to be gated, to be back gated, whereas the high grades, obviously it's not so much something common. Really nice geometry on the armor of the Gundam Barbatos. It's pretty cool. This is the slicey bit of his saw. Alright, we got some more shield components here. Yeah. Apparently a top coat will get rid of any of these injection molding sort of I'm not too sure what those are called. They're not seam lines, they're like injection lines. So if you don't paint, then a top coat, a matte coat for example, could work wonders for you, and also give you a nice matte finish. And so, ooh, hands are nice. But see, another example of how this is really pretty much a high grade is that the hands are not posable. So it's were this to be a master grade kit, and who knows, they might one day release master grade kits. Posable hands would certainly be a pretty cool thing to see. I would love to see IBO kits with posable hands. That'd be pretty awesome. So here we go, and this is the actual. It's pretty awesome. It's like this kind of a clamp, which is also a hammer and a chainsaw all at the same time. Pretty wicked melee weapon that Mikazuki gets to wield in Iron-Blooded Orphans. Okay, so this is one of the frames with the polycaps on it. You can see it's got some nice piping over here, all very flexible. Yeah, standard Bandai polycaps. Then we've got the eyes right here. And last but not least, some of the thrusters right back here. So I like how they've basically used a design similar to what you would see on a stealth fighter, where they've essentially taken the thruster and they've made it like this thinned out kind of material that looks like it's designed to dissipate heat and like mask the vehicle's heat signature or something, but only I would notice something like that. I'm probably reading too much into this as usual, so think nothing of it. But all that to say, I think the design of the mechanical design of the Barbatos mobile suit is pretty awesome. It's sharp, highly articulated. It still has got enough curves, but lots of sharp angles too. So it's really nice. It's my only gripe a little bit was the design of the V-fin up here, which I thought was a little weird, just kind of odd. But I mean, I've seen them online, and when you actually see them built, they look awesome. So yeah, and you're going to be seeing that on this channel. So because this kit was provided to me as a courtesy by Lu Chen, I agreed to actually pretty much show it all off on YouTube. So it's going to be an unboxing, and then also it's going to be like a full. It's going to be used as my like tutorial piece on how to build, how to do the different steps of building Gunpla models. So yeah, I feel really privileged to be able to do this. Originally, I'd done a little trial to see if anybody was interested in winning it for submitting their 1/144 creations, but somehow at that time not many people really showed interest. So I mean, that's okay. There'll be more giveaways. There's no lack of giveaways. Since then, I also have another sponsor who's also kind of showing some interest too. So yeah, basically, if you're watching, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this kind of really unedited and pretty much just raw and off the top of my head kind of video, which is how I've decided to do everything now, because that's where the charm is, where it's all in one take, So yeah, I'm really having a lot of fun with this streaming software, because I used to spend hours and hours and hours editing before. Now I don't. Yeah, so if you liked it, share it with your friends, subscribe, and honestly, give me some feedback in the comments. Let me know what you want to see unboxed next. If it's going to be more Gunpla stuff, if you want some more plastic models, or if you actually want to see some figures. And on that note, I think I feel like showing you guys one of my favorite figures. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up one of those and do that. And I'll split the broadcast right here. So thanks again for watching. Stay frosty. I can't read my monitor from here. Stop streaming. There we go. That's I found it. I found it. I can read just fine. Thank you.